I think South African women generally bring a lot of, well, they're intuitive, a lot more because of the kind of things that they had to go through as a population, as a nation. The roles of women are basically the strength behind a woman, whether it comes to work, whether it comes to home, whether it comes to her family or communities. The strength within her drives her to become the pillar within the community. So she will drive the projects, she will drive the household, she will normally bring together at work, for example, the detail stuff. So whether it's the final detail for an event or a presentation, or maybe it's just the dinner table arrangement. So they will always just bring that together as the final kind of camp. You know, I'm originally from Europe, so just the mere fact that we had to immigrate was a big mountain. I had to watch my family kind of gather together and just leave a country that they were definitely thinking was going to be falling apart or was going to go through a crisis. So we went through that kind of whole trip via Austria, where we had to transit through the country and be treated like absolute nothings. We were put into almost like concentration camps at the time, but they were just transit camps. So every single person, you know, on their bunk bed with their family took like the little space that they had, maybe a blanket or something else. But it was horrid, you know, it was kind of very emotional. Then my dad coming to South Africa, he was kind of mistreated in his environment, underpaid, and he wasn't accepted for what he was actually worth. My mother then also went through her tragedies, but you know, I think it was just the whole growing up and becoming a strong person through that that's actually made me realize that it is quite a mountain that I had to climb, and I probably have quite a few little stories to tell with every little hill that I climbed. You know, which causes like a lot of emotional grief in a way, but it makes you strong. I think what keeps me climbing my mountains is the ability that I can climb mountains. In other words, the fact that I can think for myself, that I have the ability to maybe become a leader or an icon to a lot of the young girls out there, and boys, but a lot of the girls who aspire and who want to learn from others like myself. And I think also the fact that, you know, every step of the way you become something bigger, something stronger, something more developed, put it that way. So you grow, okay, from a nothing. And I think that makes you at the end a full cup of tea, so to speak. My passion and inspiration, what are they? Probably my inspiration was always my family, purely through the fact that they've gone through so much and still came out on top. My parents were married for 30 years. And the only separation that happened is my dad passed away. So they were strong through thick and thin, and that was what inspired me the most. My mother was the pillar of strength for my family, because obviously, well, not obviously, but my dad got very ill and my mom had to carry a lot of the burden. And I think I learned from her. And my passion is in the fact that I can motivate so many people out there, and it's very important to me. I think women of today take life very differently from what they used to. They take a lot on themselves at home as well as work, and probably the fact that they still have to be mothers at the end of the day is their biggest commitment in life. Community service, right? Well, it's definitely something people can learn from. So if a woman starts a project or becomes part of a community project, she will have a lot of followers, due to the fact that they are the intuitive ones, they are the emotion, they are the passion behind it. And unlike a man who can probably do it because he's strong and help the community build something physically, a woman will add that final intuitive touch, which will bring the smiles to the children, or a tear to another mom, or just generally be a helping hand. My message to the women out there, I think, don't try and be someone else. Be who you are. Stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. and don't let someone else take away your confidence, your self-esteem, and just empower yourself as much as possible. Motivate others through what you do, be passionate about what you do, and never fear love, because love conquers all.